Yo, so it's crash, bang, wallop. You know what time it is, baby. And we got two fights for you right here, right now. And it starts off with the women's strawweight clash, right? This was the opening fight of the prelims proper. Tatiana Suarez against Loopy Godinez. And this was a great fight. Like Loopy, you know what I mean? She was on a 2-fight tear. And when you look at the people she's fought some great fighters. You know what I mean? She's got wins over, gosh, I think two former champs. Right? So, you know what I mean? She is building that resume. Right? And Tatiana, just one loss, right? One loss. She's been killing it. But yeah, just it wasn't happening against, the champ, right? But striking, not a best. You know what I mean? Like, but she'd been out for a minute, right? So you just assuming she's been working on that shit. Right? You know she's been working on that shit, but what's going to happen? And the other big thing, Loopy's sister, an Olympic wrestler. So it's like, okay, if she's got that, what does that mean? You know what I mean? Is she going to be able to stuff Suarez's takedown defenses? So, man, I was super intrigued, right? And it was a great fight. It was a great freaking fight, right? Like, Suarez was moving forwards. But Loopy, you know what I mean? Suarez was trying to throw hands. Loopy caught her. Caught her as she was coming in with her big right? Suarez went down. Loopy came with some ground and pound. Hit her with a really good knee as she got up, right? And she was dazed. I mean, you get a knee to the face, you're going to be dazed, you know what I mean? Right? But Suarez was able to get a great takedown. Got a takedown and had some really good control. Right? Loopy was throwing up some good elbows from the bottom, you know what I mean? But she couldn't actually get up. So Suarez, you know what I mean? Like, after a shaky start, got control, owned the first round. In the second round, Suarez, she's coming forward again, using that jab, using her side kicks, and doing it pretty well. I mean, I think the big problem in the first round, she was lowering her stance, right? So she was negating the reach advantage that she had. Right? She was putting herself in the danger zone. In the second round, when she was coming out with the strikes, you could see she wasn't doing that as much. Right? And, Suarez, she's getting to the clinch because the goal is the takedown. Right? And that's what she was able to get. And as soon as she gets Loopy down, I mean, we just saw how legit Suarez is with the jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean? Like, yes, she's a wrestler, but she's also got some great jiu-jitsu, which we've seen in the past, right? And we saw it again, the transition to the back, right? Full control. She gets the arm underneath the chin. Right, Loopy was trying to fight it, but it was just a matter of time. And man, it got tired because at first she just had one arm, right? Loopy's trying to fight the other arm, but as I say, it's a matter of time. And rear naked, locked in, Loopy had to tap, yo. Sure, he had to tap, but hey, Loopy, you know what I mean? She didn't fold. She tried. She was trying to do her thing in that fight. You know what I mean? This ain't the last we see of Loopy Godinez, people. But Tatiana Suarez, man, she looked good. She looked good. The striking, still not incredible, but we can see, you know what I mean, she's been working on it. So, you know what I mean? Like, in the gap between this and the next, she's still going to be working. Right? It's going to get to the point when the striking is sufficient. You know what I mean? Because you just need it to be able to work against someone like Wiley. Right? And when I say work, I mean get you to where you want to be. You know? So I think we can see that. Yeah, she showed out, man. She showed out. That was a great fight, right? So then, literally, our next fight is the next fight, right? We go to the lightweights. We have Mateusz Gamrot against Esteban Ribovics, and another fun freaking fight, right? Another fun freaking fight, people, right? So. Man, both were coming to exchange. You know what I mean? Both were coming, man. Ribovics was throwing some good kicks, right? His strikes were from different angles. But Gamrot, wily motherfucker, landed a really good takedown. Really good takedown. And then it was just the control. Man, he just controlled that shit from the tippy top. And it was... yeah, Ribovics didn't really have an answer, right? So, man, just coming like you just knew. Okay, Ribovics, he cannot get taken down. So in the second round, you know what I mean? He's got a forceful front kick, right? Really good front kick, leg kicks, body kicks. He was mixing it up. Right? His coach had actually said, don't kick. You know what I mean? Because, hey, the kick means you could get taken down, but... I think when that is such a big component of your game, it's kind of like, you can see just people are just, it's automatic, right? So he's doing his kicks, he's landing, right? He's landing well, but he overreaches, puts himself out of position and pow, Gamrot takes him down, right? Takes him down, gets the back in a scramble. And as Ribovics tries to stand, Gamrot, oh man, yeah, he just got that back, right? And it was just a control. Again, just incredible control from the top. He transitions to an arm triangle. Man, like Ribovics is trying to answer the phone, but yo, it will work for a minute, right? But that's it, right? You can save yourself, but you can't just be answering the phone. You've got to be doing something else to extricate yourself from that position. And there was nothing Ribovics could do. So, you know, the Sandman, he was on the other end. Right? And he's like, yo, it's time to tippy tap, son. And it was done. Another great fight, people. Another great fight, right? So, yeah, there's 2 in Crash Bang Whallop. We got 2 now for What a Rush. And boy, another 2 great fights.